kitty. This is Sophie, and we're here today to say Happy Thanksgiving and to hello and well wishes for all the NARC troopers. So I've got a little bench and I've got my painting here, so all is good. What do I want to talk to you today about? I've had trouble over the last month coming up with things that I wanted to be grateful for. Mostly because I sold the house that my narcopath and I lived in and had to move away for monetary reasons, because now that I'm on my own, I couldn't survive there in that house, and it was a constant reminder of yours truly. In addition to that, I fell down, hurt myself, and I have pretty serious injury that has kept me incapacitated for the past 5 weeks, pretty much. I have trouble walking. My meniscus has a tear, and I have fractured my tibia. Just like, what next? So I had that. The COVID pandemic, that's hard enough to deal with because, you know, we're very limited by that, right? It's like we can't go anywhere, do anything. We shouldn't because of all the possibilities for transmission. So what do we do? What is it that we should be thinking about this Thanksgiving season? Last year was probably the worst holiday season of my entire life, and I know it's hard to believe, but I am no youngster. I've had some pretty wretched holidays for one reason or another, and this topped them all. Topped them all. Yes. So I don't want to go back and revisit that again. I am promising myself that I'm going to do better, that I'm not going to let myself sink into that pit of despair, and I'm going to practice gratitude is one of the many things I'm doing. I have my small cadre of friends, some of them that he still tries to recruit as lieutenants and flying monkeys. Those of you who are schooled in the verbiage of narcissism and narcissistic and sociopathic abuse, you know what I'm talking about when I say lieutenants and flying monkeys. Yeah, that's what happens when you have mutual friends and then you get discarded. But anyway, I think everybody knows what's up. They see what happened, and you know, it is what it is, right? It's obvious who is not okay, and yeah, I'm not okay, but he's even less okay than I am and doesn't seem to even know it. At least I know that I'm not okay. But anyway, I am hell-bent on not sinking to that low level this year like I did last year. It has been 17 months. In one more month, it will be 18 months. 1.5 years. Let's think about that. 1.5 years of my life gone in this desperate attempt, this determined attempt to not let this break me and shatter me in a million pieces so that I can never come back and have any kind of life again. I don't want that. I have, you know, I don't want that for myself. I don't deserve that. I deserve better. So, yeah. So, yeah, I definitely have to do better this year with managing my emotional thinking, my compulsion to text and reach out and say, how could you do this? How could you do this to me? Oh, I'm so hard. You know, I'm trying really hard not to do that. 1.5 years later, you know, I'm still not okay, but I'm so much more okay than I was. And I do it because of gratitude. I start every morning and I say, thank you for my cat. Where is she? That cat right down there. I don't think you can see her. Thank you for my job. Thank you for a job that I can do with a broken leg and a torn meniscus because I'm teaching remotely from home. Thank you for my students that still are the centerpiece of much of my day, every day, year after year, for decades now. Thank you for my health. Thank you that I can see another day. and I can see everything around me. I can see my cat. I can see my house. I can see where I am. Even if it's not my house, I have a place to live. I have a roof over my head. I'm surviving. May not be thriving yet, but I'm surviving and I will thrive. I am grateful for so many things that I can move around as much as I do, even though I'm hobbling and doing 50% weight bearing on that leg. I'm still moving, and I still manage to get up and down the stairs, even if I have to sit on my bottom to do it. And yeah, it's kind of a thing. I have people, 3 or 4 people close around me to make sure that I have food, that make sure that I have my task around the house taken care of, grocery shopping, laundry, things like that. They're caretaking me, and I'm so grateful for them. So much gratitude for these friends, these new friends that I found. Guess where I met them? Either at church in divorce care or in narcissistic abuse recovery support groups, where they were there trying to recover from, you guessed it, abuse caused by the narcissist and the sociopath. All of us have stories. It's kind of uncanny how similar they are. And if you're listening to this, I'm guessing you have a story, and I bet mine isn't too far removed from yours. So my advice to you this Thanksgiving is, don't let this be the worst holiday season of your whole life. You do have things to be grateful for. You're still alive. You've got another day and another chance to recover and reclaim your life. So that's what we have to do, troopers. We have to keep going and realize that these people that we loved and that we gave our minds, our bodies, and our souls to weren't real. They're sick. They're disordered. They're not okay. We have to forgive them and then release them into the wild to go out there and do their crazy making that they're going to do. We have to let them go, and we have to forgive them, and we have to be grateful. So grateful for so many things. Whatever your situation is, you can find something to be having gratitude for. I promise. So that's my message for today, troopers. This holiday season, I know it's hard. I know it is, you're tempted to want to call or text or reach out and say, hey, you know, it's the holidays. How dare you put me in this position? How dare you treat me this way? Oh my God. You know, just don't do it. You know, I have no shame. I have been humiliating myself for 1.5 years, and I'm just now getting to the point where, well, who am I kidding? I still do it sometimes. Yeah, but at some point I'm not going to do it. And the panic attacks are fewer and far between. Now it's just a generalized anxiety instead of a, oh, my heart is pounding. I can't get my breath. You know, it was like that for a long, long time, for many months. And now it's not. And so that's improvement, right? That's detaching, that's accepting, and that is letting him go. All right, so let's be strong, troopers, and let's remember, you know, you got to keep fighting. If you want to survive this thing that's happened to you, you got to put up a fight. You have to believe that you can do it, and you have to keep going, one foot in front of the other, one day after the other, and find some things during this holiday to help you get yourself together and be stronger. Be grateful for the opportunity to do that. And don't worry about what your disordered, mentally ill ex-partner is doing. Whatever it is, it's not good. Whatever it is, won't last. Whatever it is, they're not capable of feelings like regular people. Why do you want that? You deserve better. We all deserve better than that. Okay, troopers, so that's my message. Go drink some eggnog. You know, just one last note. Have you ever tried hot eggnog? I had some at Walt Disney World 2 years ago. About 2 years ago, I was with my narcopath, and we were there, and I tried hot eggnog for the first time, and it just blew my socks off. I thought, my gosh, why have I never tried this before? I'm not a young woman, and I have never had hot eggnog. Yeah, so see, there's always new discoveries. There's always things right around the corner, right around the river bend, that are going to transport you to some kind of joy and bliss. Yeah, okay, so hang in there, guys. I'm rooting for you, and I'll be back again soon. Okay, bye-bye. Happy Thanksgiving.